Hello, hello everyone. My name is Maddie Lindsay. I am an independent state artist, and I'm going to show you today a super cool trick I found that's perfect for summer. It's the 4th of July weekend. We're going swimming today, and I just want something light but also still a little bit of coverage. So you can do this with sunscreen, you can do this with moisturizer, you can do it with both if you want. But this is a DIY BB cream or CC cream, whatever you want to call it. So super easy with our cream based makeup, and we have an amazing milk moisturizer which I love, so that's what I'm going to be using today. So let's get started. So the first thing you're going to need is a moisturizer or sunscreen. Second thing is your main highlight. Mine I'm just going to leave in my compact, but I'm going to be using Aura today. And then a toothpick or a knife and a brush. So first thing I'm going to do, I'm going to open up my compact and get my toothpick. Also, before I start this, I want to let you know I always start my makeup with a clean face, okay? You don't want to have leftover makeup or anything. It's just not going to go on good, and it's just not great for your skin. So I'm just going to dig a little bit out here with this toothpick. Okay, and I'm just going to put it right here on my hand, back of my hand. Just get a little bit more, just so I have enough. Okay, can you all see that? Just right there on the back of my hand, super easy. Next thing I'm gonna do is get my moisturizer. So I'm just gonna squeeze out a little bit here and also wipe this right next to that foundation that I put on my skin. Okay, then I'm just gonna go with my finger, just rub it in, mix that together really well. I might have gotten a little too much moisturizer, so I might have to go back in and get some more of my foundation, but it's actually mixing pretty good. So this is mostly a light coverage look, so don't be doing this thinking you're gonna get full coverage. But this is just perfect for going out in the summer when you don't want a ton of makeup, or even for swimming. You can have sunscreen and your foundation on. So I'm just gonna wipe that right there on my skin. Okay, next thing I'm gonna do, I'm gonna grab my brush. This is one of my favorites, so that's what I'm gonna use today. I'm just gonna blend this out since I already put it on my face. And you know what, I'm gonna add just a little bit more of my foundation color because I'm thinking that's gonna be a little too light for me. So just gonna go back in, just take a little bit out. Ooh, that was loud. Okay, just add it into that. Alright, put that back down. Just rub that in a little bit better. Okay. And you can see it makes quite a bit. So you don't need a ton of the foundation or sunscreen. I have a mustache, whatever. I'm just gonna dab this kind of all over on my skin and then blend it out. It's not a big deal, it looks messy. Nice thing about this stuff is it's cream and you have your moisturizer, so it's gonna blend beautifully. Add a little bit more over here. Okay, now I'm just gonna go with my brush, blend this all out. So like I said, just a very light coverage. It's not going to cover very much because you are mixing it with your moisturizer or sunscreen, whatever you choose. Okay, and this just kind of gives you a good even look. Nothing too fancy. I am going to go in a little bit after I blend this all out and add a little bit of bronzer, because we are going swimming and I am pasty as ever. So I'm just gonna add some bronzer so that I don't look so white, especially if we're gonna be out swimming. So just add that under here. If you want, you can add some of your concealer or brightening shade under your eyes, which I may do because I have a 4-month-old and I don't sleep a lot. So you can see that kind of gave me a nice, pretty, even skin tone, and it looks really good. Do have a little bit left over, so like I said, it does make quite a bit, but which is super nice because then you're not trying to make more and more. All right. Okay, so there's that for you. Next thing I'm gonna do, I'm just gonna go in here with my same brush, but I'm gonna grab this more fluffy end because it doesn't put it on as thick. So I'm just going to put it on my brush and just put that on my forehead, any place that the sun naturally catches your skin. So wherever you get that nice pretty glow from that sun, which I don't get very often because I burn and go back to being white. So thank goodness for bronzer. Just up here on my cheekbones. And usually I use this more dense end of my brush for my bronzer, but like I said, I'm just doing a lighter layer of bronzer today. Just give me a little bit of a glow, look a little bit more warm. Okay, don't forget your nose, your chin, and then don't forget that neck, because if you're white like me, you're gonna look funky if you're darker on your face than you are your neck. So, okay, I'm just gonna add a little bit more here on my cheek because I like that warm glow to my skin. Alright, and I'm just going to add a little bit under my eyes so I don't look like I have such dark circles. So I'm going to go in here with my Moonlit. Just put it on here, inside of my eye, the outside, and just blend that out. Also on my eyelids so I look all even and not like I have crazy eyes. This is also super good for a eyeshadow base if you're going to do eyeshadow, but I'm not today because most likely it will get dunked in the water. But I know we'll be taking pictures and I like to look like I have a little bit of something on, so I feel a little bit better about my white skin. So next thing, I'm just gonna add a little bit of blush so I have some color to my face. I'm going to be doing pink grapefruit today. Just add a tiny bit to the top of those cheekbones. Okay. Little goes a long way, friends, because that was a lot. Alrighty. Gonna fix up this bronzer just a little bit so I don't look so pink. Alright, and there you go. Super quick and easy and nice for summer. Don't feel like I have anything on my face, which I usually don't with this makeup, but this is even lighter than just doing your makeup. So super pretty, gives me a little bit of a better skin tone because my skin is super red. I have a hard time with it, but there you go. Super quick, super easy. I hope you give it a try and let me know what you think in the comments. Have a good day, you guys.